Okay guys, welcome. This is Methods by Mary and we're going to do some stretching, okay? It is really hot where I am outside, but it is a beautiful day. So we're going to use this heat to remain limber. This is real stuff, real workouts for real people. These are my real clothes. This is my real backyard, real equipment, my real kiddo that you just saw passing through. You don't need a lot of space. You don't need a lot of equipment. You can do these stretches in the morning to get your blood flowing. If this is the first activity you do when you wake up, you could do this before bed to wind down, to kind of decompress everything from the day. You can do this after a workout, okay? I'll show you different levels of range of motion. And just remember, when we're stretching, we should never feel pain. There's a common misconception that we need to stretch until we feel like pain. We don't want that. All we want is a stretch sensation, okay? All right. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, but we're going to take a nice wide stance, like about shoulder, maybe just outside the shoulders. I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to clasp our hands behind our back. Draw the core in. There will be a time to relax it, but draw it in for now. Clasp the hands behind the back, roll the shoulders down, and then pull away from the shoulders. It's going to cause your shoulder blades to kind of kiss together, okay? I'm going to take a big inhale, and then I'm going to exhale as I send my hips back and bend over. And I'm going to let my arms surrender overhead. Now, a lot of people won't have this range of motion with their shoulders. A lot of people will be right here, and that's great. Okay, let it be right there. Again, you never want to be uncomfortable to the point of pain. We're only going to hold this for a few breaths. Breathing really deeply is very important while you're stretching. You need to hydrate with those inhales, and then exhale all the carbon dioxide and tension out of them. So after about 2 breaths, we're going to release those shoulders, okay? You can TP your fingers on the floor or hold onto your shins. A lot of people don't have this range of motion either, so that's okay. And we're just going to inhale, drawing the belly button in into a flat back, and then surrendering a little bit deeper. Now we're going to hold onto those elbows, let the top of the head surrender toward the ground, and just sway side to side like an elephant. Let those discs in the low back decompress. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Deep breaths in through the nose, filling the lungs, expanding the rib cage, and then exhaling it all back out of your mouth as the rib cage contracts. Let's put those hands down on the floor. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. We're going to step back with our right leg and twist. Come back. Step forward. Other leg back and twist. Good. Come back down. I'm going to show you an alternate option, dropping the back knee. Good. Other side, dropping the back knee. So you could do knee up or knee down. Either one is fine. All right, now we're going to step back with both legs. We're going to come into a down dog. All right, this can be really challenging for a lot of people, so you don't have to hold it very long. But look at the value of this back line stretch. My calves are getting stretched out. The backs of my legs, my low back, my shoulders. Try to spread those fingers, keeping the arms strong. Belly button is lifting the hips toward the sky and then sending them back. So like you're in an isosceles triangle. Let's do one more breath here if you've got it. If you need to come down to your knees, that's fine. And let's exhale down to our knees. Once we're down here, release the tops of the feet, connect the big toes, and widen your knees as wide as your mat. Walk your hands back in front of your knees, leave them there, and try to sit right on your heels. Not everybody has this range of motion. Some people are going to be right here. That's okay. Just find your range of motion that you can comfortably settle into with your breath, drawn through the core, roll the shoulders down your back, and let's stretch out these quads for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Good. Leaving your hips down where they are. Start to glide the hands forward. Bring your chest, nose, and forehead down as far as they can come toward the mat. Big deep breaths, expanding the rib cage. Exhale. One more. Plant your hands into the mat and anchor them there. They're not going to move. Spread the fingers really wide and flatten the knuckles. We're going to inhale up into all fours. Once you're over your wrists, widen those feet, and then exhale, coming all the way down to the ground. Don't move your hands. Here, I want you to relax those abs toward the floor. Let the belly button rest on the mat. Roll the shoulders down the back, angle the elbows in, and you're going to inhale, pressing the floor away from you. Now, I have big range of motion here, okay? But again, a lot of people might just be right here, and that's okay. Let that belly button relax out, disengage the abs, and come all the way down. Bring your feet hip-width distance again. Press up, and let's line ourselves up in all fours. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. We're going to inhale, reaching up with that right arm. Now, if we want to go a little deeper in this stretch, we can put this hand behind the head. This is pretty intense right here. So maybe we're just going to stay right here. You decide. Take 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Weave it under until your shoulder comes down. And then your right hand shoots forward and you peek under, stretching out the shoulder blades. 3 breaths here. Inhale that hand back underneath the shoulder. Exhale as you press up. Waggle the tail. Reset. Draw in through the belly button. Let's do the other side. Inhale up with that right arm. If you want to add to the stretch and put that hand behind the head, go for it. That's pretty intense, so just be mindful. 2 more breaths. Exhale, weave it all the way under till that shoulder comes down. The left hand moves forward, peeking up underneath the arm. Inhale the left hand back underneath the shoulder. Press up to unwind. Waggle the tail. All right, let's walk our hands forward. Come back down again and put your elbows right underneath your shoulders. You can let those toes kind of flop outward. Again, disengage your abs here. Let them relax. Swing the face side to side. Loosen up some connective tissue around the shoulders and the neck. A lot of us hold tension there. A lot of us hunch or round throughout the day, or like when we're driving. I find myself doing that all the time. Good. Draw your hands back underneath your shoulders. Let's press up. All right, we're going to come to a 90-90 position. You're going to bend one leg in front of you and then bend the other leg behind this foot. You don't have to have any particular angle. You can have your legs parallel, like to the wall in front of you, wall next to you, or you can angle your feet in. You can have them a little wider, whatever's most comfortable, okay? We're first going to take a little twist. First lengthen and then exhale as you twist. I just felt a little pop in my low back. You can hold these for up to 30 seconds if you want, just deep breathing. Then we're going to take that other hand out to the side, inhale up, reach over, really inhale and reach, and then exhale, turn your face to the floor. 1 more breath. Exhale, close this hand down. 1 more breath. Now let's start to walk our hands toward the front. Melt down. You can really feel the stretch in the back glute here. One more time. Let's do the other side. Draw the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up. Party trick however you want to the other side. Find that angle that works well for you, especially if you feel any pinching in your hip flexors. There's so much nature happening around me right now. If you feel any pinching in your hip flexors, just play with your angle and find something that's comfortable. Hand on the outside of this knee, inhaling, lifting through the spine, and then exhale, twist. Support your spine here by drawing in through the core. One more breath. Exhale, unwind. Right hand comes out to the side. Inhale up with that left arm. Exhale, reaching over, coming down to the right forearm. Really reach through another inhale, and then exhale, turn the nose down. Another inhale. Exhale, bring that other arm down. And let's start to walk our hands forward, melting right over this front knee. Ooh, that glute, you really feel the stretch. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press up. All right. Swing our feet around. Let's roll on back. Cross the ankles. Draw your knees in toward your chest or toward your shoulders. Rock gently side to side. You can stay here as long as you like. Sometimes I like to put some support under my knees and just kind of rest in Savasana. Or if you don't have anything to put on your knees, you can let your knees fall out, or you can be right here. I recommend doing this for like 5 minutes every day. This is very important. And stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, hold on behind your knees and we'll roll up 3 times. Ready? This is so valuable. It replenishes your breath completely and realigns your spine. One more inhale up. Exhale down. Great job. Do that in the morning. Do that at night. Do it at your office at lunchtime. Do it after a workout, and you're going to feel great. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you soon.